So, you have finished setting up your TCGplayer seller account. You have added some cards to your inventory, you've done some waiting, and finally, you got a sale. And now what? Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. I am Uncle Frank, and I hope that you are having a great day. In today's video, I felt like I should cover one small aspect of the seller's side of the whole buying and selling ecosystem. You see, there are a lot of people out there who are only just now, or will be in the near future, getting into selling cards either through eBay, TCGplayer, or their own storefront even. And a lot of these people have absolutely no experience with shipping cards out. So I figured I would take some time and show you guys how I ship off cards I get through TCGplayer. At least 99% of my orders, because most of your orders, especially if you're doing a lot of bulk sales like I do, will be for relatively cheap cards, which means there's one really easy way to send these cards out. Now, before we begin, I really do need to stress that this is just one of many ways you can package and ship your orders. This is by no means the definitive shipping method, and understand that for different levels of orders, you're going to want to ship cards differently. This video is just covering how you would ship a single, relatively cheap card. If you have a 50 card order, or if you have an order with a $100 or $1,000 card, you're going to want to take different measures to ensure that that card or that order gets to the people who ordered it. So again, this is just the very basics. I hope you learned something, and let's get started. After printing out your invoice, go ahead and retrieve the given card from your inventory. Make sure it is the right card from the correct set, that it is the correct condition for the invoice itself. Once you've made sure of that, go ahead and just get a normal sleeve of the card's correct size. Although this isn't super important, you can just use penny sleeves. Go ahead and slide that bad boy in there, and then you're going to want a top loader. Now, top loaders aren't the only thing you can send a card in, but I find them to be the most reliable. There are people who use these kind of cardboard top loaders, but I'm not a huge fan of them. They're just so not weather resistant, and they bend easier than top loaders in my opinion. So just grab yourself a normal clear plastic top loader and slide that card in there upside down. That way it's just kind of extra protection against the elements. After that's done, go ahead and get a small piece of tape. Tape that bad boy shut, ensuring the card will not slide out in transit. And then what I like to do is I like to add an extra little bit of tape to the back of the card before sending it out. What we'll do then is we'll take the invoice, fold it at the dotted line, like so. Take the card, slide it in there, press it to the paper, and then fold it up just like this, so that it will fit easily into an envelope. I like to use these windowed envelopes. You can pick them up at Walmart. You can buy them in bulk on Amazon. They're pretty reliable and pretty useful in my opinion. Some people don't like to use the windowed envelopes, and that's just fine. Go ahead and seal that bad boy up, and then once you're done, make sure that the address is perfectly able to be read by the postal carrier. Put your return address in the top left corner and the stamp of your choice in the top right. All things said and done, you can have a card go from a loose card into a ready-to-ship envelope in under a minute. Under 10 seconds, really, if you're really quick about it. It honestly is that simple and easy to do. So if you're somebody who has been interested in selling online, but has been kind of apprehensive about actually shipping out the cards, don't worry, it really is simple. Just take that envelope after it's completed to your local post office, and they will happily ship it out for you. It's already paid for thanks to the stamp, so you've got no worries. Again, unless you have a larger order or a very expensive order, in which case you're going to want to take some extra steps to ensure that that card gets to where it needs to go. And if you're curious about that, let me know in the comments section below so I can cover those topics in a future video. Anywho, that's really all I have to talk about today. It was just a very quick video showing you guys how that works. If you liked, please leave a like, consider subscribing, sharing the video with a friend, all that wonderful jazz. And remember, your uncle needs to get healthy. So for every like this video receives, I will do a push-up in the next video. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. I really am so thankful for you guys because this video is probably going to be about 4 minutes long and around half of it is probably going to be push-ups. So thanks for that. My last video got 51 likes, so I'm going to split this up. That's 26. Whew, that's 51.